About 30 years now, I've been studying educational alternatives. There's a wide range of approaches that parents and teachers use that really respect the natural ability to learn. They trust children to be able to make sense of the world without having learning forced on them in an institution, an institutional setting. And so I came to Montreal because there are some people here who are starting to have questions about how schools take care of their own children, whether they support them in learning and growing. And some parents have decided schools are not a good place for their children. They have taken them out of schools. They're teaching them themselves. We often call this homeschooling, although the children are not always kept at home. They're out in the community. They're learning from many, many different sources. And apparently in Quebec, this way of teaching is almost illegal. It's very difficult for parents to do this because the school system wants to keep the children in the system. In the United States, parents in many different states have had to battle for the right to educate their own children, and by now they've succeeded. It's now legal everywhere in the U.S., and I think in other parts of Canada as well. So I see parents here, such as the people who I met with today, they're very determined to continue educating their own children, and they would like the freedom to do so. They don't want to be outlaws. They don't want to have to fight against the system. And I think if they can organize and support each other and bring their ideas to the public and to the policymakers, they can make it easier, and the authorities can recognize that educating your own children makes sense. It's a healthy thing to do. It's good for the children, and ultimately it's good for society, because you have young people who are they're self-reliant. They know how to learn. They know how to get what they need out of learning resources. They're confident. They're capable people. I think this kind of learning is a good thing. So I would encourage people to think about education a little more broadly, a little more generously. That there are many ways to learn, there are many possibilities, and that one system does not work for everybody, doesn't fit everybody's needs.